Family, I had to make another video. This feels different because I don't usually record in the afternoon. It's usually in the morning. But I've been looking at numbers and reading numerology and everything for so long. I need a break. I need to just freestyle and express. So I decided to make another video because the girls had early release. So they're at home with their big sister. And I'm like, okay, I finished my life path videos today. Let me express myself just a little bit. All right, fam. So as we all know, we know how this journey goes. If you're anything like me, one day you feel super confident and strong and, like you're ascending. And then whether it's the full moon or the whatever, I know the retrograde, when did that end? The end of October 18th. It wasn't so bad for me. It wasn't so bad. I don't know if that's because it's in my sign or what, but didn't feel so bad. But I had my moments. They don't last long. Those little moments of doubt, they didn't last long, but it's still just, sometimes makes you feel a little confused on this journey. Feeling lack of strength at times. It just goes up and down, right? But I believe in being an alchemist. So what I do is take those moments of that feeling of lack of confidence and lack of strength, and I use that to push me into doing something to help build my strength and confidence. That's how I operate, making the best out of every situation. I try to do it as much as possible. I don't do it all the time, but most of the time I do. So let's do something. 3 signs that you are becoming spiritually strong. Number 1, living for yourself. Living for yourself is living to express, not to impress. I saw that on a post somewhere. Living to express and not to impress. Living for yourself is knowing who you are and what you want out of life. I mean, even if you're not sure what you, sometimes I feel like I know what I want out of life, and sometimes I feel like I don't. Listen, to be honest, y'all, sometimes I'd be like, why am I making these videos? Like, like I want to stop making them. Like, I just want to disappear and run away. I honestly do sometimes. Like, but I know that must be fear. Something ain't right about that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on moving. But knowing who you are. Too many people don't know who they are. I didn't know who I was. I was trying to fit in, trying to do what everybody else is doing. So I didn't know who I was at one time. But I know who I am now. I've learned who I am, and I've learned that there's no way in hell I'm about to go through this life doing what other people think I should do, being who other people think I should be, or even focusing on things that everyone else focuses on that I just don't think I should focus on. If I don't feel like I should, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. Living life for yourself. That's the number 1. That's number 1, that you are becoming spiritually strong. Some of you are younger. I know it's sometimes hard to break out of that. But what you gonna do with this life, man? Like, you have to live this life. Are you really okay with going through this life, becoming an older adult, and just sitting back, wondering what it could have been if you just ignored what everybody else thought and just decided to be yourself? Living for yourself. That's number one. That's the number one sign that you are becoming spiritually strong. Number two, letting go of the ego. The ego is tricky. When you think you're not in your ego, you're still in your ego sometimes. It's tricky. I'm still mastering it. Our ego, we need our ego. You know, our ego is what makes us unique anyway. So we need our ego, right? But balance is needed. Balance is needed. We don't need an inflated ego. We don't need this out of control ego. But letting go of the ego, that is a sign that you're becoming spiritually strong. Whenever I think of the ego, I think of myself on Instagram when I used to be on Instagram, because now when I scroll back at my fitness videos in the garage and my pictures and stuff and the stuff I say, I'm just like, ugh. Who is that? Like that was ego. That was ego. That's the reason why it's like, okay, like posting a selfie here and there, okay. Taking a picture and sharing it here and there, okay. But I can't do it every day. I can't even do it a few times a week, a couple times a week. I can't do it. It doesn't feel right. And maybe that's because I know what it was about. I know what it is. You're getting this high off of people liking your photos. You're getting this high off of people complimenting you, or like you're looking for it. And I'm just like, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. It just feels in the ego. When you're taking pictures of yourself and complimenting yourself, like, really? Like, I'm great and I'm fly and I'm this and I'm bad and I'm... Who are you trying to convince? I mean, if you love yourself, you love yourself, right? Who are you trying to convince that you are lovable or likable or that you look good or whatever? Who are you trying to convince? Yes, we need to love ourselves, but it seems like there's a very thin line between loving yourself and feeding your ego. It's okay to share your life, share yourself, but find balance in whether you are sharing something because you just want to share it with people and because you love yourself, or you're sharing it because you want some kind of attention, you want some kind of recognition. So that's why I can't, listen, when I get on Instagram, I only go on there to chat with people from here, but I don't like the energy of it. I just don't like the energy. I just don't feel something good about it. I just don't. Ego. Letting go of your ego. That's number 2. That's the second sign that you are becoming spiritually strong. And number 3, you're feeding your soul good food. And I mean, you're feeding your soul love, appreciation, confidence, higher vibrational energy. I'm not sure what everyone's idea is of what happens when this life is over. But everything that you, in my opinion, everything that you feed your soul is going to have everything to do with how you exist and what vibration you exist at when this life is over. What opportunities will you have? What opportunities will your soul have due to your vibrational frequency? What opportunities will you have depending on what your frequency is? If you are in this life focused on greed, money, fame, fear, doubt, hate, envy, bitterness. Like if you're living your life in this life with that type of energy, that's not going to be a high frequency when this life is over. But when you're feeding your soul love and acceptance and appreciation of others, you consider other people. Love is the highest vibration. That has a lot to do with the opportunities that are given to you when this life is over. There's no magical place called heaven where you're going to be walking around in human form. That human form is going to be cremated or buried, and you will be in energetic form. So, everything that you have fed your soul, that's going to play out even in energetic form. This is not over. You were given this life and you decided to focus on everything lower vibrational. You didn't break free from what you were taught, because that's what we're being taught in this world, to focus on money and fame and to compete with others and to look at people as competition and to have fear and to, like, we're fed all of that. But it's your job to break out of that and realize that your existence is not all about that. It isn't. That's just the matrix. That's all it is. That's just what you were taught and what you were given. That's the way this is set up. I just feel like I be being tested so much, y'all. I feel like I'm getting a lot of tests. So, when that starts happening, I think it's because like something's coming or bigger opportunities are coming. So you're getting tested. See how you're going to handle the smaller ones so that you can protect yourself and be safe when these other obstacles and opportunities come into play. Before I end this video, because this is just me rambling and freestyle, whatever. Before I end this video, what I do want to say is we got to be careful, y'all. We really got to be careful. I am the type of person who I don't pay attention to my intuition a lot of the time when I meet people. I just meet them and just be like, hey, oh yeah, oh, love and peace and, hey, friend. love. That's how I be. Many of you probably like that because you're my fam. We just accept people, right? We don't come in with this, where we trying to feel them out, because we're just trusting, and we got to cut that shit out, y'all. We got to listen. But see, here's the thing. We are not learning lessons that we need to learn. And many of us has probably been doing that most of our life. Just like, hey, love and peace, love, hey, love, yay, hey, friend. Just accepting, right? That's how we've been doing shit all our life, right? And then we continue that even after we've learned that we shouldn't have done that with certain individuals. Sometimes we don't learn the lesson. We got to learn the lesson, y'all. We got to learn the lesson. We got to trust our gut. We got to feel people out. And I hate to say that because I never was like, I want to feel people out. I got to check people out and, tap into my intuition. And I just don't like doing that. I just like to be like, hey, and just allow people to show me. But you gotta trust your gut. You gotta pay attention to your intuition and protect yourself out here, y'all. I realize that I've been skating by, y'all. I've been skating. I be about to get myself in some situations or even involved with people that I shouldn't. I've been like, I've been slipping by though, but I didn't used to. I used to always get caught up, okay? So now I'm seeing the test and I'm learning the lesson. So I'm ready for my blessings. I think I'm ready. I don't even think I'm really ready for everything that I actually want. I don't even think I'm fully ready. So I'm really just, just becoming who I need to become. That's what we need to do, y'all. Become who we are meant to become. Anyway, I don't want to bore y'all. I got three cranes. Why they always coming over here? Look at that. Every time I'm sitting out here, they always coming over here. It's my friends. There's 3 of them today. Anyway. All right, fam. That's it. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Peace and blessings.